Okay.
Am I starting this or you?
Okay.
Okay. You should start it because I'm giggling.
Okay. So something that is unique to Disney World is there are 4 parks, 2 water parks, and what's called Disney Springs. And each of those create your own different experience. So first off, we have the Magic Kingdom, which is similar to just, yes, that is a good way to describe the Magic Kingdom. And it's very similar to just the whole park of Disneyland itself. But when Walt Disney created Walt Disney World, he wanted to expand kind of his attractions and his focuses.
So in that you still have your typical, you have Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Adventureland, yep,
Frontierland.
There's so many different areas, and
Yeah.
so that's a lot of fun. There's a lot to do there.
Yeah, you definitely could spend a couple
days there.
to get everything done.
The next one that they have is Epcot, which is the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's not originally what Walt Disney had planned for it to be. He had planned for it to literally be a community where people would live and they would constantly be innovating, and that's where the monorail first really came to be, is that idea of monorail and futuristic lifestyle. And they do have a good portion of that in the front half of Epcot.
They do have a future world. They have, they have a lot there that explores the land and the sea, technology, space. Yeah. And then they also have the World Showcase, which is really unique because cast members from the country are actually in the locations. So like if you're going to the Germany pavilion, the cast members are actually from Germany. So you get a very authentic experience in understanding that culture. But I just know Morocco was like...
Oh, we can bring Morocco.
What?
So I'll just mention Morocco then.
Okay.
So in the World Showcase, they're very themed, each country. And Morocco is actually Hi. So in Morocco, the president of Morocco, he actually helped theme the entire little country pavilion, so it was as authentic as possible.
Yeah, I would highly recommend just taking time to look at the architecture, because they brought in a lot of people to make sure that that was especially beautiful, and it's really lovely.
Something else that's kind of special about Epcot is they'll have little shows in each country that represent that country and its culture. So that's a little brief overview of Epcot. And then next is Hollywood Studios. It used to be called MGM Studios, if you guys know that.
It's gone through a few name changes, but Hollywood Studios.
So that's the one where it used to have the big Mickey hat, and you think of Tower of Terror.
It now has the Chinese theater. That's the icon. That's where Toy Story Land is.
Yes.
And Star Wars Land. So Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, that's where that's opening.
Once that expands and opens,
in August. Super exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, so that one is a lot more themed about shows and...
kind of more cultural experiences, like within the U.S. moments. So you have Rock and Roller Coaster.
With Aerosmith.
Which is not for the faint of heart.
You go from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds.
Pretty crazy.
It's awesome.
Like I said, they have Tower of Terror based off of Twilight Zone. They have an Indiana Jones themed show that is really cool and shows you how they make action movies like that.
Yeah, so they have a lot of, like the name, it's very much studio oriented, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they definitely theme it well and have some very fun rides.
So the next park, the last one for us to talk about, is Animal Kingdom, which is exactly what it sounds. It is very amazing. It's very immersive.
Very much, yes.
They have a big safari, and the safari is huge.
Yeah.
It's massive. And then they basically have Africa, Asia, dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs alive and well.
At Disney's. Oh no, wait. You name it. It lives here.
At Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park.
I
love Stacy.
But yeah, so they have so many things. They have
Yes.
Pandora, which is based off of the movie Avatar.
Phenomenal.
It's incredible. That's one of the things we're super looking forward to.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
But yeah, like Emmy said, they have an entire Africa section that is very well themed.
Mhm.
You feel like you're in Africa. It's super hot in that park usually, so keep that in mind.
Yes.
The park is always the hottest one of all because they dug down a little bit when they built it.
And then the trees, there's so many trees that it can be a little heavy when you're in there.
Yes.
But it's so amazing. They have a lot of shows there. They have
Yes.
the Festival of the Lion King and
Yes.
Finding Nemo show.
Mm-hmm.
And those are both amazing.
Yes.
They have a big dino area for kids.
In Asia, that's where Expedition Everest is. If you were around when that first opened up, the ride that will go backwards on you.
Surprise.
Yeah.
And then they also have, they have the safari, and they also have a couple of walking treks as well.
Yes.
So you can experience them.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So the icon of Animal Kingdom is the gigantic tree of life. Now, from far away, it's obviously really big. It's amazing. It's just
Massive.
It's architectural beauty in itself. But the closer you get, they have A Bug's Life, a theatrical show down at the base of the tree. And the closer you get, the more animals you will see carved in. And if you go in the queue for A Bug's Life, you can get up close with all of those animals that were sculpted.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're really, really nice. It's supposed to be a baobab tree.
Is it?
Yes.
If you don't know what a baobab tree is, they will, if you go on the African safari, they will point those out. They're very unique and they have a cool African history behind it that maybe we'll get into later.
All right, so the next thing that we're going to talk about, so those are your main 4 amusement parks.
Yes.
Theme parks.
Whatever you like to call them.
So the next are the 2 water parks. So you have Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach.
Yes.
So Typhoon Lagoon is like a shipwreck.
Yeah.
So you have a big ship, it's hard to miss.
Yes, very
And there's a big wave pool, lots of fun slides.
It's, both of these pools are great for kids and adults as well.
Yes.
They have definitely, I don't know.
They're just great for kids and
Yeah. They're great for kids and adults.
So then Blizzard Beach is like, the way that Disney describes it, is a ski resort that melted.
Yes.
So you have like the Summit Plummet, which is a huge water slide down from the top of the mountain. There's little ice things that kids can walk across. They have like a training camp for the kids. It's really fun.
And they also have a ski lift that will take you up, don't they?
But yeah, so that's the 2. They're both really fun. I would take a look at maybe what kind of slides are at each one, just to kind of get a feel for which one, if you're only going to one, which one might be better.
Yeah.
If you do love water parks, I think both are worth it for the experience.
Alright. And finally, we have Disney Springs, which used to be known as Downtown Disney, and still is in Disneyland, but it's Disney Springs in Walt Disney World.
It's undergone a lot of renovation.
Yes.
In the last 10 years or so.
Yeah. So you still have the gigantic World of Disney store, which is amazing, and if you don't want to get things inside the parks and have to carry it around, you will have some good luck finding it at World of Disney.
Or, just a side note, if you are staying on property and purchase something on Disney property, they'll send it back to your room.
Yes, which is so nice.
Unless you're checking out the next day.
But, yep.
Just so you guys know, so just so you guys know, Disney Springs is a shopping district.
Yes.
So there's shopping, dining, so there's a movie theater. They have so many restaurants, so many stores.
They have like a Build-A-Bear for kids to go there.
They have like a big Disney store. They have a VR experience called The Void.
Yes.
They do live shows, live entertainment. They have kind of anything you could be looking for. If you need a break from Disney that still has a touch of Disney, that's a great place to go.
And they have an amazing Christmas store there, in case you need to go get any Christmas supplies while you're there.
It's huge.
Yes.
And don't be afraid to go get things personalized, because they will. They'll write your name. They have like people who specialize in sewing it or writing it.
Yes.
So you can personalize almost anything.
Yeah, personalizing is so much fun. I have a little Mickey head-shaped picture frame that I got for my 18th birthday that has little Mickey balloons on the side and my name that says Happy 18th Birthday. And it's one of my favorite things I got that trip. So,
yeah. So it's definitely a nice, if you need a break in the middle of your vacation, it's nice to spend some time at Disney Springs, whether you rest and hang out at the resort during the day and go in the evening, or, I mean, you could spend all day shopping. In Disney Springs. They also have a bowling alley. They have so much to do there that I think it's almost like a park in and of itself.
Yeah, it's definitely a park outside of a park kind of thing. Like, you are in a Disney themed park, but you're still in the real world, which is really nice.
Okay, so the next thing that we want to talk about are magic bands. Yeah. What was this name? I forgot. Oh, anyways, so yeah, magic bands. So these are unique to Disney World. They aren't at Disneyland right now. I don't know that they ever will, but
I sure hope they do.
These are, if you're staying on property, they're your room key. Otherwise, they are your credit card, your park ticket,
your fast pass,
your photo pass. It's all through this.
They're the holy grail of wristbands.
Yes, so they have an RFID in them, and so it's really cool because even if you're like on a ride, it'll track where you're at and give you your ride photo.
So you don't have to rush off at the end queue and try and tap your band to get it. They now have updated it so it can just get you on the ride.
Yes. So you get these if you're staying on property. They are complimentary.
Otherwise, you can buy your own, and they come in lots of variations from solid colors to Disney character.
So your base magic bands, so these are both, we've used vinyl to decorate these. But they come like this, except the Mickey's blue and there's no sticker there. So the base one is just a solid color. And then they have a bunch of specialty ones that you can even purchase in the park or at events, and they'll link it to your account.
Yes, so my Disney band actually is gray and white that has a Steamboat Willie Mickey picture on it. Something that's a new trend that's been happening is having them painted. If you want to get them customized, kind of like painted shoes. Or if you just want some really simple customization, these middle sections actually will pop out. You can trade the middle if you have a couple. You can pop out the middles and switch them.
Yes, so you can see like the circle, and then there's just some screws in the back, so you'll just take it out that way.
Yep.
So then Disney also sells little holders that you can get.
Yes.
Like little keychains.
If you don't want to wear a band, you can unscrew that section, and it's kind of like a little ID badge that you can kind of just tap on all of the identifications.
Yes, and one of the cool things is that these carry over.
Yes.
So Ryan and I have an upcoming trip that we're going to be going on, and we'll be getting new magic bands from that, but we still get to take these, and these will work as well. And they actually, so this is like your adult-sized magic band, but to make it kid-size, all you do is just pop it out and peel it, and you just peel the gray off, and it becomes a child size. So I have small wrists, and so mine is the smaller one.
Yep. Okay, so something that's fun, like Emmy said, you do get one complimentary if you stay at a Disney hotel. And if you create a collection of those, you can actually wear a different one every single day of your trip, depending on how long it is. So if you want to, you can coordinate it, or you can just have fun with it.
Yeah. And they do, like I mentioned, they do have the special edition ones for the events, or like the Millennial Pink, they did stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of fun, just a little extra.
But they're so nice, you don't have to keep track of paper tickets, paper fast passes, it's all just on your wrist, you snap it on in the morning and you go. And something that's nice, if you do have a couple extra, if you leave one in a bag or something you take with you, in case you forget one at your hotel, you don't have to go back, you already have another one, you can just go on It's very convenient.
So intensive.
Woo! I was like, you kept thinking for more, and I'm like, we have a lot.
So much. My mom texted me.
You mean my mom?
Yeah. You to go. So water parks.
I'm watching that before I get over.
Oh,
That's
I see.
Anyways, or is that? I don't know. We can cut that out. I thought they did. I don't know. Anyways.
Or they have
I don't know why I don't do like this, the stopping. I always go alligator mouth. What?
You become the
I am. Whatever.